Another legendary prophecy unbeknownst to the Elder Gods was the return of the One Being. It was decreed that if one were to obtain all 6 Kamidogu, including the sacred amulet of elements, would be granted ultimate power, infusing all the 7 weapons into one, and bringing the destruction of the realms. Raiden, in order to prevent this from happening, created a massive temple deep within the mountains of Asia to house the amulet, and
Alright, after that killer intro, let me introduce Mortal Kombat Chosen One. This is another one of those fan-made games, and it even has a story mode. It's a side-scrolling beat-em-up, featuring characters from Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct, Batman, Pit Fighter, Killer Instinct 2, and then some new girl whom I've never seen before. But basically, teenagers go missing, nobody knows who, and so Raiden, the Elder God, calls a council and you go looking for who would be doing this. As you can see, these characters are not too well made. It's basically a hockey mask over the bodies of Jax from Mortal Kombat 2 and then also Liu Kang. Some of the other characters, use different models, but they all basically have hockey masks. But yeah, you fight all kinds of people. Mostly a lot of people from the video game called Pit Fighter, which was available for Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, the arcade, that sort of thing. But basically you have an arsenal of moves. You have a couple of fatalities, which it took me a little while to figure out for each character. You got a combo breaker inspired by Killer Instinct. You have an ultimate, which is a long combo finished off by like a kill fatality. You have an ultra, which is like a 22 hit combo. And then you just have random fatalities. They're all performed the same way. It took me a while to figure that out. But yeah, take a look at this. This is a neat little side scroller. I will say this, some of the moves are kind of tricky to pull off. And just the button mapping, no matter however you get it, there's just like no real fluid way or fluid, what do you want to call it, like a pattern of how to do stuff. It doesn't carry over from one person to the next. My two biggest combo ass-kicking guys were probably Fulgor from Killer Instinct 2, and then I don't have it recorded, but Jago from Killer Instinct 1. Those guys, really combo-heavy people. A lot of the moves are similar. You just change different button prompts at the end of the inputs. But yeah, I just kind of enjoy this. It's another neat little fun game. Lots of combos, lots of neat stuff. I just wish I could string together bigger combos because I think the max I had was like 30. But completely free. That little movie you just saw was inspired by his Killer Instinct 2 fatality. This is an ultimate combo. It's like an ultra, but the ending of it's slightly different on this game. In the original Killer Instinct, an ultimate was just any kind of combo that ended with a fatality included in it. Again, a bunch of Liu Kang inspired people, a Jax person, and they just have different masks. This little stage here looks like it's partially inspired by the street stage of Mortal Kombat 3. Some of the special moves do deteriorate the little blue bar underneath your health. That has to be at a certain level before you can do certain moves. Other special moves and even fatalities you can do with no bar at all. Such as this fatality by FULGORE. Now, your Ultra will take about 80% of your bar away, and then you have this move here by RAIDEN. I don't know what they call it, but that type of special or fatality consumes a whole blue bar to pull off, but it will kill everyone on screen. And then you have like these stage fatality inspired things where you uppercut people. Some stages you'll uppercut them onto train tracks where they'll electrocute. Other stages you'll uppercut them into the water in the background. And then certain other times, like here, you'll smack them into the glass of the television monitor you're playing on. So it's kind of inspired by Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat. Made by fans, Open Beats of Rage game, or Open Bore. But yeah, this is just a game I played around with for about an hour, and even with infinite lives turned on, because you do die quick and easy. I just haven't completed it yet, and there's no save that I can tell. Maybe there's a save state after you beat the game, I don't know. But it's a neat way to kill an hour, but I still have yet to see how the game ends. Maybe one weekend I'll dedicate enough time to play through the entire thing. But the stages get pretty long and kind of wacky. But you got some pretty cool stuff, like the ability to catch people's weapons in midair and turn it around and throw it right back at them. But yeah, just watch the rest of this clip and check it out.